You know, there's something magical about mornings, isn't there? That quiet time when the world is just waking up, and you have a fresh new day ahead of you. But let me ask you this. Have you ever started your day feeling sluggish? Like your energy just isn't what it used to be? Maybe you wake up with a few extra aches, or find yourself dragging by mid-morning. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. The truth is, how we start our mornings sets the tone for the entire day, especially after 60. Small, simple habits can make a world of difference in how we feel, how much we enjoy life, and even how healthy we stay in the long run. That's why today, I want to share 5 morning habits that can help you feel energized, strong, and ready to take on the day. These aren't complicated routines or drastic changes, just little tweaks that add up to big results. So let's dive in. Habit number 1. Start with a glass of water before anything else. You've probably heard this one before, but it's worth repeating because it's that important. After a full night's sleep, your body is naturally dehydrated. Even if you don't feel thirsty, your cells, muscles, and brain are craving hydration. That's why the very first thing you should do before coffee, before breakfast, is drink a nice, refreshing glass of water. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't like cold water first thing in the morning. That's okay. Room temperature or even warm water with a squeeze of lemon works just as well. The key is to give your body what it needs to kickstart digestion, flush out toxins, and get your brain firing on all cylinders. Try keeping a glass or bottle of water by your bedside, so it's the first thing you reach for. You'll be amazed at how much more alert and refreshed you feel. Habit number 2. Gentle movement to wake up your body. Now, I'm not talking about running a marathon or doing intense workouts first thing, unless that's already your thing, of course. But some gentle movement in the morning can work wonders for loosening stiff joints, improving circulation, and boosting your mood. Something as simple as stretching your arms overhead, rolling your shoulders, or doing a few seated leg lifts can make a big difference. If you're up for it, a short walk around the house or some light yoga can really get the blood flowing. The goal isn't to exhaust yourself, it's just to remind your body, hey, we're awake now. Think of it like warming up a car on a cold morning. You wouldn't just start the engine and immediately hit the highway, right? Your body deserves the same care. Habit number 3. A nutrient-packed breakfast that you actually enjoy. Breakfast, the meal that so many of us rush through or even skip entirely. But after 60, what you eat in the morning can set you up for steady energy all day long. The key, choosing foods that nourish you without weighing you down. Now, I'm not here to tell you to give up your favorite morning treats, but adding a little protein, healthy fats, or fiber can make all the difference. For example, if you love toast, try topping it with avocado and a sprinkle of salt or a bit of nut butter for staying power. If you're a cereal person, maybe swap out the sugary kind for oatmeal with some berries and a spoonful of yogurt. The idea is to find something satisfying that keeps your energy stable. Because let's face it, no one wants that mid-morning crash where you're suddenly reaching for cookies just to keep going. Smooth transition to the next part. Now, these first 3 habits, hydrating, moving gently, and eating a nourishing breakfast, are a fantastic foundation. But there are 2 more morning routines that can really take your day from good to great. So let's keep going. You've had your water, moved your body a little, and enjoyed a good breakfast. Now what? Well, the next 2 habits we're going to talk about are all about setting your mind and mood up for success. Because let's be honest, staying healthy isn't just about the body. It's about how we feel too. And after 60, taking care of our emotional well-being is just as important as taking care of our joints or digestion. So, let's keep this going with habit number 4. Habit number 4. Take a moment for gratitude or reflection. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Gratitude? Isn't that just something people say when they're trying to sound positive? But hear me out. Starting your day with just a minute or 2 of reflection can make a real difference in how you approach everything that comes after. It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe while you're sipping your tea or looking out the window, you simply think of one thing you're grateful for. It could be something small, the birds singing outside, a grandchild's laugh, or even just the fact that you woke up feeling okay today. Or, if you prefer, You could jot it down in a little notebook. Why does this matter? Because our brains have a funny way of focusing on what's not going right. But when we pause and acknowledge the good, even the tiny things, it shifts our mindset. You'll notice you feel lighter, more patient, and maybe even a little more optimistic about the day ahead. And if gratitude isn't your thing, that's okay too. Maybe you'd rather take a quiet moment to just be. No lists, no worries, just breathing and letting yourself ease into the morning. That counts too. Habit number 5. Plan your day, but keep it flexible. Here's something I've learned over the years. Structure is good, but rigidity? Not so much. After 60, our energy levels can change from day to day, and that's perfectly normal. So instead of cramming your morning with a long to-do list that leaves you exhausted by lunch, try this. Take just a couple of minutes to think about 1 or 2 things you'd like to accomplish today. Maybe it's calling a friend you've been meaning to catch up with. Maybe it's tackling that one household task that's been nagging at you. Or maybe today's focus is simply resting because your body needs it. The key is to set a gentle intention, not a strict schedule. This way, you give yourself direction without pressure. And if things don't go exactly as planned, that's fine too. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress, whatever that looks like for you today. Smooth transition to the next part. Now, we've covered 5 powerful morning habits so far: hydration, movement, a nourishing breakfast, gratitude, and flexible planning. But before we wrap things up, I want to share one last thought that ties everything together. You know, as we get older, it's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that our best days are behind us, that feeling truly good is something we just have to learn to live without. But I'm here to tell you that's simply not true. Small, consistent habits, like the ones we've talked about today, can make a bigger difference than you might imagine. It's not about turning your life upside down overnight. It's about stacking little wins, one morning at a time. Now, let's tie everything together with one final thought, the secret ingredient that makes all these habits stick: the power of consistency without perfection. Here's the thing, none of us are perfect. Some mornings, you might wake up feeling stiff and skip the stretching. Other days, you might grab a quick piece of toast instead of your usual balanced breakfast. And that's okay. What matters most isn't doing everything right every single day. It's showing up for yourself as often as you can. Think of these habits like tending a garden. You don't expect every seed to sprout overnight, and you don't beat yourself up if a few plants need extra care. You just keep watering, keep nurturing, and trust that over time, the effort adds up. That's how these morning routines work too. Even on days when you only manage 1 or 2 of them, you're still moving in the right direction. So if you take anything away from this video, let it be this: progress, not perfection, is the goal. Some mornings will feel easier than others, and that's just part of life. What matters is that you're giving yourself the tools to feel your best, one small step at a time. Putting it all together, let's quickly revisit those 5 habits that can help you stay healthy and energized all day. Start with water. Hydrate first thing to wake up your body and mind. Move gently, a few stretches or a short walk to get your blood flowing. Eat a nourishing breakfast. Fuel your body with foods that sustain you. Pause for gratitude or reflection. Set a positive tone for the day ahead. Plan flexibly. Set gentle intentions, not rigid demands. And above all, remember, consistency beats perfection every time. A final word of encouragement. If you're watching this, it means you care about your health and happiness. And that's something to be proud of. Whether you try all 5 of these habits tomorrow or just start with 1, you're already moving in the right direction. So tell me in the comments, which of these habits resonates most with you? Are you already doing some of them? Or is there one you'd like to try? I'd love to hear what works for you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on living well at any age. Remember, getting older doesn't mean slowing down. It just means learning how to take care of yourself in ways that truly matter. Here's to mornings that leave you feeling energized, days that bring you joy, and years ahead filled with health and happiness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.